welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing like a springy purple rose gold eye, and it's going to be very simple. This isn't going to be wings or lashes even. I mean, definitely you can add lashes if you want to, but I think I'm just going to keep it non-lashes. I said that last video and I put lashes on just because it looks so much better in film and photography. So I have every intention of doing just mascara, but my eyelashes have been not doing too good lately, so we'll see. I'm also going to be playing with some new makeup today, and I'm just really excited. Like, we had a few days of 60-degree weather lately, and it just really got me in the mood for like a springy purple rose gold kind of look. I am going to be dipping into like 3 different palettes, which I know can be annoying. You definitely don't have to do that. Work with what you got at home. There's many times I watch tutorials that I don't have the video and I have to just pull from my own collection. Or if you have these, that's great. I'm going to be using the ABH Norvina, this one, not like her big square palettes that are crazy colors. The very old OG Modern Renaissance, just because it has really good like oranges and like kind of these toned shades. And then I'm also going to be using the Morphe Such a Gem 39S palette. This is so beautiful. I actually haven't used this on camera yet. I've used this by myself a few times. Like, these colors right here are actually really good for like everyday kind of use. Like, this color is such a good, beautiful color, especially for like bridal. Beautiful. I've used this on a lot of brides actually. And these right here are also good. Like, this is a good palette. But what I'm going to be using probably is like this color, a cranberry. We'll see. We'll play around with it. Currently, Carson is sleeping, so he's taking a nap. He's had a rough day today, and I don't know why every time I choose to like do my makeup on camera, like we're having a bad day. But that's just how it works out. I knew I had to film this week, and it's already Thursday. I want to get this up maybe even tomorrow on Friday. I don't know. I just know that I need to get back in the game, get back in the swing of things. He's 12 weeks today, and I feel like for the last 12 weeks, last 3 months, I've really slacked. So that's why I've been doing a lot of vlogs, because that's so easy for me to do. Like, I don't have to make a whole production out of it, you know, like it's just me doing my normal things and talking to you guys. So that's why I've been doing that. So first I'm going to be taking the brand new Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. This is just like that puck one that everybody uses. That's kind of like a putty. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. This is like their take on it, which is actually really good. If you want a really cheap dupe, this is $8. Super good. Actually, Jeffree Star did like a whole video that half of it, like half his face using that, half his face using the Tatcha one. So it was very similar, but this is the liquid version that they just came out with, and it's great. Like, I really like it. So I'm hoping that he's gonna sleep for at least a half hour, which will get me a lot through this video, if not, or when he wakes up, because I know he's not gonna be taking a really long nap. I have the little bouncer here, so he's gonna have to end up coming in here. Last time I did a tutorial, literally the only one that I've done since having him, it took me 6 hours to film, which is ridiculous because I had to stop and feed him, change him, play with him, make him stop crying for 6 hours. And it was like a 20-minute video. So I'm hoping he's a little bit older. He's not as fussy as he used to be. So, yeah. Okay, so yesterday I did this combination of foundations. It's kind of random and odd, but this one's a little too dark, this one's a little too light, and together it made like the perfect color, and my skin looked so good. So I kind of want to keep doing that. I was going to return actually both of these, and now I'm like, together, like they make like the perfect foundation for me. So this is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. I got this in the shade LG3. Actually, this is my second foundation shade for this. The first one was way too dark. This one's so white on me. I'm like, I can't get my perfect shade. And I saw it in store too. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I just can't find my shade. This one is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Buttercup. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and I had to do it out of just like, I think 10 different foundation shades. And I know they have a lot more, but that's all they offered for the box. I thought it was my color. It's not. but it's not horrible. Like I can pull it off. I just have to drag it really low, but these two together are beautiful. This foundation is very thick, like she thick. This one I really think would be such a amazing foundation. Like I wanted this because when it first came out, everybody was like, this is the best foundation. Like, look how white that is. But yeah, everybody was like, this is such a great foundation. So I really wanted to try it. And honestly, I really do like it. Like from what I've used, I used it one time by itself. It was so white though. Even with bronzer, it was not good looking. What I've been doing lately is using a brush for like my neck and the perimeter of my face and my ears. I feel like it just so perfectly puts it in those spots. A sponge really like packs it on there. And then I use a sponge for the middle of my face. And it's just been working out really well because I feel like if I use my sponge, like a lot of makeup goes into my hair, too much gets on my ears. I still go over it, but just make it like no streaks or anything like that. But the way that the brush first applies it, I just really like. Like the way that the coverage is, like that's just one layer and I'm not even going with a second, which rarely ever happens. I always go in with like second layers, especially like in my problem areas. My skin's not doing too good right now, but really I feel like it just looks fine enough just to let it go. Now I'm gonna be taking the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This one also had kind of weird shades. I would have liked something that was like this tone but more rosy. This is definitely more yellow, but we'll make it work. It's a really good concealer, so I still use it even though I like usually like a more neutral to rosy concealer. Okay, now to set everything, I'm going to take the Maybelline, oh, it's getting all over the place, the Maybelline Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade 10, which I think is like Fair Light. I'm just going to take that on the same sponge. My base really doesn't change. I mean, like the products, obviously like foundations and primers, sometimes concealers change. I have a good rotation here of products that I use, but I still always set my face. I always use the sponges and the same kind of tools. So if you've seen my videos before, it's the same thing. Just using newer products or something different. But one thing that never changes is my powder. Never. Taking the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which is just the best. This is probably like the 4th or 5th one I've gone through. I'm obsessed. Like nothing compares to this bronzer for me. And it's really not that expensive if you really think about it. I mean, like the Physicians Formula one is $15 and it's really good, don't get me wrong. But this one, the shade, it lasts forever. I've had this one for probably a year, I want to say, and like I still have quite a bit of product. I think I got this one, no, I did get this one at the 21 Days of Beauty last year, and I actually have a backup one and one in my kit, so it's just so good. Whenever it goes on sale, like 21 Days of Beauty is probably gonna be coming up really soon. It's always like end of March or April for the spring one. I always get like 2 of them just to put to the side because they go on sale for like $15, and at that point, that's insane. I mean, that's literally the same price as the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I like this one way, way more. And speaking of bronzer, this Morphe Glam Bronze, one that came out last year, is limited edition. I love it. Like this pan is huge like compared to this. It's insane. This is 0.70 ounces, so almost 1 ounce, and this is 0.28. So this is like 3 times the amount of this one almost. That's not the right math. That's like 2.5 almost. But still, I mean, that's insane. This is $19 and they just came back out with this. Hopefully I didn't just blind you guys with all the lights in the mirror, but They just came back out with this. So I'm definitely gonna be snagging up a few of them because this is such a good, I mean, it's a very similar, this is just a little bit more orangey. I probably just pointed you guys. This is a little bit more orangey than this one. This one's like a good contour and bronzer shade, I feel like. But this one's so good for summer. Like when you want that like sun-kissed bronze skin. I love it. I'm gonna do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are on. That took me so long, like, and they didn't even turn out that good. Like I'm not having a very good brow day, which makes me really sad because lately I've been having really good brow days. And go figure, the day that I'm recording, they don't turn out as great as they have been. They're kind of blocky, which sucks. But starting with the eyes, and let me just say, I don't want to jinx myself right now, but Carson hasn't woken up yet. And I think it's been like 20 minutes. So he usually takes one long nap a day. Like the rest are like, I feel like he likes speed naps. Like they're like 20 minutes a piece, 30 minutes a piece, and then he's up. And then he usually takes one nap that goes for like an hour and a half, hour to an hour and a half. So I'm hoping it's this one. That way I can get through all of this. So I have all my palettes laid out in front of me. I have the brushes I think I'm gonna be using. That's what I like to do. That way I have everything here and I'm not trying to like dig through things while I'm doing it. Even when I do my own makeup without filming, I like setting everything out. That way it's just right there and I'm not messing up and taking more time. Because let me tell you, as a mom, you don't have any extra time. Like, I'm not kidding, the multitasking that I'm doing, and that's like not just like 2 things at one time, I seriously applaud myself. Like, I can't believe it because I literally be brushing my teeth, letting my dog out, and getting bottles cleaned all at the same time while I'm brushing my teeth. Like, you don't got time. So I'm just gonna put this underneath my eyes. This helps set like the shape that you want. I want it to kind of like go outward, especially since I'm not gonna be putting any liner on. And this also will protect your under eye from like any fallout, because there's nothing worse than having fallout on a really good base and then all of a sudden it's like really dark and patchy underneath. Like, you don't want that. So if you just take any translucent powder or the powder that you put underneath your eyes, in this case for me it was just the Maybelline Fit Me, it's good. And also, if you have really creasy under eyes too, this will help like even set it just a little bit further. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. None of these have names, so I'm just gonna take this. Oh, also Misfit doing this as I was doing my brows. He really likes looking at the window right there, so don't mind him. So I'm gonna take that. Oh, this is a lot more purple than I thought. Ooh. Okay. First of all, it's a lot more purple than I thought. In the pan, it looks like cranberry. I'll go this way. And it's a little bit patchy. As you can see, I'm like having a little bit difficult time like dispersing it like I do with other shades. I do know purple shades are harder to make. The pigmentation used for them make them like literally red and purple are the hardest eyeshadows to make blendable and still staying pigmented. So that just may be the issue that we're running into here, but we'll make it work. Now going into the Modern Renaissance, I'm taking red ochre and I'm gonna mix it with the burnt orange. Burnt orange is like probably my favorite transition shade of all time. I mean, I obviously have Hit Pan in that one, and then the Soft Glam, it was a repeat shade in there, and in my Soft Glam, it's like completely gone. So I love that shade. I wish that they would sell it individually, and honestly, they might, because I do know they have single shadows. I should really check into that, because I'm almost done with it on both my palettes. I'm just taking now Burnt Orange, and I'm just gonna go on the top of this to try to blend this out. Taking a fluffier brush, I'm going to go into Raw Sienna. It's like a little bit more of like a yellow-ish light shade. It's right here. Honestly, all of my palettes are so beat because when I like a palette, I don't know what happens. Like, it goes through the ringer. Like, I see other people that show their palettes and they're like, I love this palette, I use it every single day, and you can see that they do use it every day, but it still looks great. And mine, not the case. Okay, I'm just gonna go and put a little bit more powder right here to keep cleaning up this shape. When you start blending, it obviously is going to blend this away as well. I didn't mean to take it all the way out there, but here we are. Honestly, this turned out a lot darker than I expected. I mean, I think it looks really good, but it's just a lot darker than what I thought. When I did this the other day, I didn't use the Such a Gem palette. So I feel like that really just made it a little bit deeper. Just to deepen up the outer corner just a tad bit, I'm gonna take Cypress Umber. I always mess that up because I really don't know if that's how you say it. But Umber, something like that. And I'm literally just gonna keep this right, I'm just gonna keep this right at the base lash line, just to deepen that a little bit. I'm using the tiniest amount. And then when there's not a lot left, I kind of start bringing it into the outer V crease. And then taking a fluffy brush again with raw sienna, I'm just gonna go over that just to blend it out, just no harsh lines. Now for the start of the show, it's in the Norvina palette. It's the Rose Gold shade. I have had this palette now for a little over a year. I got this on Christmas last year, and I've never used that color because I was like, oh, it's kind of dark and like, meh. I used it for the first time like last week. It's so beautiful. Just watch. Like, wow. This shade though has so much fallout, like you can see it all right here, but that powder is gonna protect everything, but just know there's a ton of fallout with this shade. But wow, it is such a beautiful, unique color. Ah, so pretty. And I didn't say it, but I am wetting this with the Morphe setting spray as well. I'm taking this pretty far out because I kind of want this to be blown out. Like, I have it like 3/4 of the way. Usually I do it about halfway, but for this I really just wanted to take it even further. And I did this yesterday. I took Wild Child, which is like a really bright pink. There's a hair on my brush. I'm gonna wet this quite a bit, and I'm just gonna pack this right on the inner corner. Alright, now I get to finally clean all this up because it drives me nuts seeing all that fallout underneath my eye. Kind of bouncing all over the place, but that's just how I do my makeup. I'm gonna put on some blush and then set my face, and then we'll go back to the under eye. I know it's a little bit weird, but I like letting that sit in because I like applying it a couple times. I'm taking the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. If you've been on YouTube or been watching YouTube for a long time, you know this is like an OG blush. Every single person was using this like 10 years ago, but I still think it's so good. Like, it doesn't matter how much time goes by. Like, it's such a good spring, summer blush because it's just the perfect pinky color with like that shimmer that just gives you like a glow to your face. I love it. I'm gonna mix red ochre and Venetian red. I don't know. Why are these names so difficult? Like, why can't they just put like, I don't know, anything besides that and like umber? Like, I don't get it. I'm gonna put this underneath my eye. I'm going to go into Love. That's a shade name that I can get with. Love, how easy. I'm just going to buff that out. This eye look is so beautiful for people with like hazel green eyes or blue, even brown, like really any eye color person can wear this. But I have hazel green eyes, and whenever I wear like purples, pinks, reds, it makes it pop so much. I think I'm just gonna leave my under eye like this. Usually, I'm cleaning this off because there's mascara all over it. Usually I deepen up the outer corner, but I kind of like how it just looks like kind of like pinky, purpley, blown out. So I know I said I wasn't gonna do lashes at the beginning, and I had every intention of not doing lashes, but my eyelashes are so bad right now that when I put mascara on and I built it up as much as I could, like it looked like I still had nothing on. And for like my day-to-day wear, I'm like, whatever, that's fine. Because in person, you can tell I'm wearing mascara, it just doesn't look the greatest. But for camera, I just feel like it wasn't showing up at all. So I put some lashes on, and plus I just got these are brand new to me, and I kind of was like itching to try them anyways. They're a lot more dramatic than I thought. I think they're really pretty. They're just a lot more like bavoon than I had expected. These are the Ardell 3D Fox Mink in the style 859. These are really pretty. Like these feel like high-end lashes. Like they kind of remind me of my Lily lashes that are right here. These Lily, yeah, these are like my Lily lashes. They kind of are just like that, and these were like $5. So these are really, really nice, and they have that Invisiband, which some people don't like. I like it. I like the band or no band. It really doesn't bother me, but with a look that doesn't have eyeliner on, this looks really good with like no band. Only if you're good at putting lashes on. Of course, if you're not good, then you're gonna want the band to kind of like guide you. But anyways, enough about that. I have lashes on now. Surprise! So now I'm going to highlight. I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Hill Accent Flash, the Flash palette, and I have her brush as well. I use this every single day. I can't get away from it, no matter what I do. Like it just, it's too good. It's too good. Like, look at that. Like, she killed it with this. I know a lot of people, for some reason, hate Jaclyn Hill. I've said this like 100 times, but like, whatever, have your opinions about her. But you can't deny that this is like an amazing highlight. Like I was shopping at ULTA last week and some girl stopped me that I don't even know. She wasn't working there. She was just like, I know this is weird, but like what highlight are you wearing? And it was this. And I was like, that's not weird at all. I would be doing the same thing if I saw someone with like a bomb ass highlight. This has nothing on it. I'm just trying to blend it out a little bit. And like what I like doing after, this doesn't have any more blush on it, but it still has some from what I just used. And I kind of go over the apples of my cheeks, which helps just diffuse any highlight that went too low. And it kind of just helps like blend it and melt it all together. For the inner corner, what I've been doing lately, which I really like, I take the Gleam shade in here and I put it on dry. And this just helps like kind of diffuse the inner corner highlight. And then I do the same for the brow bone. The shade right here, it's like a white champagne, really glittery, pearly kind of color. And I'm gonna spray this. And then I'm gonna dot that. And now that I have all the makeup on besides the lip, I'm just gonna take this again, spray over it, and that just really helps melt in the highlight that you just put on. And I take a clean side of my sponge and I just dab around that. And then for lips, I'm going to be taking the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Lady Be Good. This is such a beautiful shade for spring and summer. Like, it's so good. And of course, It's for whenever I find something that I really like, I splurge on it. I mean, like $20 for lipstick isn't like a huge splurge, but when it comes to like ColourPop and then being like $6, it's a splurge. So I bought this, I think it's $21 for these at Ulta. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I love the color and I do like the formula of these. And then all of a sudden on Outlook, if you don't know what that is, it's an app. It's Nordstrom Rack's like flash sale site. So they'll do like 2 days of makeup or home products or literally anything you could possibly think of, clothes, shoes, kids, men's, women's, like everything. And it'll be a flash sale. When it's gone, it's gone. I had this in this exact shade for $9. I was so mad. And I took Mesmerize and I just dotted that just in the center of my lips. And it kind of gives it like a peachy gold kind of shift, which is really pretty without like putting a gloss on, and it still keeps like the longevity of it. I do that a lot with highlights. I just put it right on the center and it looks so pretty. So yeah, that completes this look. A little bit more simple than other looks I've done on my channel for sure. It's just a few shades in the crease and then a shimmer all over. Again, you do not have to wear lashes. When I wear this look, I don't wear lashes with it at all. The only reason why I did is A, I had lashes, I wanted to try it, and I want to try them out. This look with lashes looks so much better on camera because you kind of lose some detail, of course, when it's being filmed. And I don't go anywhere anymore. So any chance that I get to like put some lashes on and like have a reason other than just like sitting on my couch, like this is for YouTube and the Grwm. Also, for the record, I was able to film this entire video without getting up one time for Carson. I can't even. Like, I was so nervous that I was gonna continuously have to get up and get up and get up and like interrupt this video, but I was able to film the whole entire thing without any interruptions. Like, how exciting is that? That finishes up this video. I have nothing else to say, believe it or not. I'm gonna try to hurry up and take some pictures of this for the thumbnail and my Instagram while he's still sleeping. Hopefully I can finish that before he wakes up. But yeah, I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed, please join the family and hit subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I was going to put on a nicer shirt for like springtime, but I mean, we're all friends here. You guys know I'm a mom. You guys know I'm just sitting on the couch after this, taking care of my kid, hence the mom mode sweatshirt, doing nothing. So I always wear comfy clothes, and I'm like, you know what? This is my life anyways. I always do my makeup and just end up wearing like sweats and sweatshirts anyways. So I'm not gonna change just because I'm filming a video. So it is what it is. Hope you guys are okay with that.